everyone, I'm Rebecca Virginia, and on this channel I'm usually showing you how to do seasonal home decor DIYs. But I'm getting married in 2 months and I recently had my bridal shower, so for today's video I'm going to show you how I used mainly Dollar Tree items to make a very elegant and classy bridal shower that did not have to cost me an arm and a leg. I'm going to split out today's video into a couple of different sections. I'll start with overall decor that I made for the space. Then I'll show you how I decorated not only the tables that my guests sat at, but also the tables where the food and desserts were, as well as the coffee bar. And then I'll move into some miscellaneous decor that I had sprinkled throughout the shower. Let's get started. I think it's really important before you start DIYing for your shower to have a color scheme in mind. This was really helpful when I was wandering through the Dollar Tree. My colors were white, green, and pink, kind of the garden-y theme. So at least when I was going through the Dollar Tree, I knew that I was only looking for those items. And sometimes I would see something that I wouldn't have considered bridal or something for a wedding shower, but because it was in the color scheme, I was able to fit it in. So I think that's a very important tip. So I had my bridal shower at my local neighborhood clubhouse. It's the pool clubhouse. They had folding chairs and folding tables for us, but everything else we either bought or we made. So when guests came in, I had this wreath. I'll have pictures inserted too. I got the wreath from a yard sale. I love a good yard sale. All of the flowers are Dollar Tree. Chalkboard sign, you might recognize, it is from the Dollar Tree. I painted the outside, and the bow is in the bridal section of the Dollar Tree. Yes, this whole bow and all of the tulle, that is Dollar Tree. I feel like tulle can get a little bit pricey, so this was a good deal. I'll show you in just a second what this looks like when you are shopping at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so this is what you're gonna look for. I'll come up to the camera with this guy. You can see it has the tulle and all of the other fabric. It does also have, of course, a signage, but I use this, so I took it out. But pick these up from the Dollar Tree. They really expand and look massive. That bow was huge, so that's a really great item for only $1.25. This next one was a really fun one. I made garland using, I bet you recognize these from the Dollar Tree. So I will insert some pictures of these hung up, and I'll also show you what I did on the back. I wanted you to be able to kind of move these around. I wasn't sure exactly the space. So all of these are, you're able to move them. So the hearts I made, Dollar Tree sells glitter vinyl. So I cut out the shape of a heart and then I hole punched the back. And I also made little slits on the sides. That way you can easily pop it right on to the ribbon and it's now movable, whereas if you hot glue, you're not gonna be able to move it. Same with our little brides. I have some paper clips on the back. So again, we're able to move them. For the brides, these are from Dollar Tree. They come in a packet and they'll usually look just like this. I took that same glitter vinyl from the Dollar Tree and decorated every other one. So we have a glittery girl, then we have a plain girl. For the plain ones, I put a little bow, and for our glittery ones, I picked up some of the rhinestone ribbon from Dollar Tree and placed that on the bust area. And then, of course, I have my added tulle, but that also comes in the pack at the Dollar Tree. I'm now gonna move into some of the signs. Hopefully the glare won't be too bad with my ring light. These are all Dollar Tree frames that I'm gonna show you, and then the printables, I just printed out using a Word document. I just Google searched some flowers, but I know you can also buy some Etsy templates for the games, which I'll show you in a little bit. I did purchase those templates from Etsy. It was just easier that way. But this is the gold frame, and this was on the gifts and cards table. Gifts and cards table was very plain because of course we added a bunch of gifts to it. So didn't do too much decor on that side of things because I knew the gifts would take up a lot of space. Instead of a guest book, my mom actually sewed me my very own apron, and she used some Cricut iron press to put Rebecca's bridal shower and the date on, which was so special and sweet. So on that table, we also had this sign, again, Dollar Tree frame that we painted white, and we made our own signage. But again, you can always hit up Etsy. We had a table with one of the first games. It was a board with all sorts of different pictures of me at different ages in my life, and the guests had to guess how old I was. Again, the frame is Dollar Tree, which we painted white, and then we made this little sign to let them know how to play. Once they had filled out their cards, we had this box, which you might recognize is also from Dollar Tree. I got this during the Valentine's Day season, but I also saw them out for summer, so I'm not sure if it's a Valentine's Day item they had in summer or a summer item they just had till Valentine's Day. We made the little heart that says guess the bride's age, so once they were done, they were able to put their answers in here and close the box back up. Also, the flowers are Dollar Tree and the clothespins are Dollar Tree. What I did was decoupage some tissue paper onto the clothespins, and of course, the tissue paper is also Dollar Tree. The clothespins were what was holding up the different pictures of me at different ages. I'll bring it in a little bit closer, but of course, I will also be showing you pictures probably popping up all over the screen of how these looked. Love this kind of a DIY. It's a really nice way to transform a plain old clothespin into something really pretty. Also, just as decor sprinkled on that table, when it is Valentine's Day, I love to pick up the different wood sayings and wood ornaments, so I picked these guys up and ended up painting them and adding some more of that pretty tissue paper onto them with Mod Podge. Next up, let's talk about the coffee station. Yet another Dollar Tree frame. We have the Love is Brewing sign, which we made, and then I'm going to show you how the coffee was displayed. I had these displayed much cuter, so I'll insert a picture too. Kind of got a little wobbly in travel. This is a picnic basket, or at least I think it is, that I picked up from a yard sale. The sign inside, which says Love is Brewing, I made. Of course, it's a Dollar Tree frame, of course it is. And the paper cups with the flowers on them are from Amazon. I'll leave them linked down below. For coffee stirrers, and we had tea out, so we have some honey sticks, which I just picked up at the grocery store for people to put in their tea. This is a Dollar Tree wine glass, so that was perfect for holding everything. And the drink stirrers I printed out on clear sticker paper, my first name initial and my soon-to-be husband's first name initial, and the drink stirrers were from Amazon. I'll leave them linked down below. So that was another fun little craft that I did. Next, let's move on to how all of the tables were set up where the guests were sat at. So the linens are actually from Tablecloth Factory. I did mine in a dusty rose color. The runners my mom made, so I'm not sure where you'd find those. I know she got her fabric at Joann's Fabrics. And then for the plates, we actually got them at a place called cvlinens, which sounds like it doesn't make sense, but it does. So we have these pink plates with the gold trim. And then I also got all of our rose gold utensils from that same spot. I'll have everything linked down below. The centerpieces that we had on the tables were mason jars. We painted them white. Also on the back, I had some cute little stickers that I had gotten from Temu. And then the actual mason jar part, I printed out black and white photos of myself and my fiance and put those in the center of the mason jar lid area and hung those down with some white ribbon. Also, we put in here, we did our own floral arrangements. We got about $25 worth of flowers from Trader Joe's. They have the best fresh floral selection, and we made our own centerpieces. And the other cool part about these is we were able to kind of take these off and use them as Christmas tree ornaments. So I know my grandma took one, my mom took one. Not too many other guests, of course, they're not gonna want us on their Christmas tree, but it's still a cute idea. You don't have to throw them away. You can decorate your tree with them. Also, sitting at the place setting of every guest, we had some favors. My mom made these. They're macrame keychains. They came out so amazing. I didn't make these, so I don't know exactly how to tell you how to do them. You'll have to YouTube it, but I know that she did put it on some cardstock that she made that said Rebecca's bridal shower and also had the date. The last couple things that were on the tables where the guests were sitting, I think, was we had also some napkins. Again, I'll link down below exactly where those came from. And I have these, which I picked up at the Dollar Tree. They're in the party aisle, and we had made some fresh spinach salads, and we had those sitting at the place settings for the girls. So yes, even these are Dollar Tree. Next, let's move on to my favorite section, which was the desserts table and the food table. The food we did bring in, but all of the desserts we made by ourselves, and we decorated them by ourselves too, so I'll walk you through that. And above that table, we had this sign from the Dollar Tree that says, "Love is sweet." So this part is a Dollar Tree sign, and then the outline I cut out of some scrapbooking paper. And then also the Love is Sweet sign I changed to match with my color scheme, and I did that using my Cricut to cut out the letters. On the desserts table, I love doing things at different heights. I think it's really catchy to the eye. And we used Dollar Tree items. So Dollar Tree sells these clear plates. I love them for lots of different DIYs. For this one, I used that same tissue paper and a doily and some Mod Podge to make these plates. This one I just had it sitting down, and then this one I placed on one of the risers that the Dollar Tree sells. This one has a heart on it, so it was from Valentine's Day. So I just hot glued that down, and we had some more cookies on this one. More dessert containers, we made little homemade cheesecakes. So these went in these containers, also from the Dollar Tree, found in the party section. We made our own chocolate bundt cakes that had this absolutely delicious chocolate icing on the inside. And I put those in these little cupcake liners. And then we did smaller little bundt cakes with blueberries, and they were lemon flavored. And I put those in these domes, and I got these from Temu. More dessert decor. So these are wands from the Dollar Tree. And I think I found them either in the party section or in the kids' toy section. And we transformed these and instead made them into pretty wands, again with my initial and my fiance's, and also in this one. And these were sitting in a glass behind the sweets dessert area. I'm sure lots of these items you're recognizing. These are the Dollar Tree candle holders. So I have 2 of the Dollar Tree candles in here. Again, that same tissue paper, I absolutely love it. If you use a small heat press or an iron, melt the candles, again, Dollar Tree candles, and the tissue paper adheres perfectly on it. I know in my Christmas video last year, I did a DIY on this. I made a Christmas candle. So for this one, I left plain. I just did a little bit of ribbon, and then for this one, I used the tulle from the Dollar Tree to kind of give it a little poofy skirt. To decorate the dessert table, I had these butterflies kind of placed as table scatter, and I also had, not in every single one, but in probably about half of the floral arrangements that were on the tables, I also stuck these butterflies in. They were just a really pretty addition. I also found a seller on Etsy who made edible art for desserts. So I picked up these butterflies. They were edible, and I placed these on some of the desserts, and it just added a really gorgeous, colorful touch. Then sprinkled around the shower on the food table, we had this sign. When I got engaged, my friend got this for me, so I added this to where our regular kind of food was. Also, another Dollar Tree frame that I did DIY using that same tissue paper that I really loved. So keep your eye out for the Dollar Tree frames. Even if you maybe don't like them, it only takes a little bit of a DIY to really elevate them. More Dollar Tree items that I had around. This one from Dollar Tree I was able to put pictures in, and this one I just had as decor. This was black though, and going with, you know, the white, the bright, the bridal theme, I did paint this white. And then rounding out, I think, hopefully I don't think of anything else, for the sweet section I had this, which I got from Dollar Tree. I feel like I'm saying that a heck of a lot in this video, and I put some mints in it, and this I got for $3 in the Target dollar spot, which I filled up with some more candies. Underneath where the Guess My Age game was kind of a blank shelf. So I took this, it was a little wreath from the Dollar Tree with Dollar Tree flowers. Then we had the Dollar Tree hurricane vase. I did paint the bottom section white, and then I put in one of these fake candles, and this was just a really nice touch. It was kind of a blank area, so it just added a little pretty something. I don't have too much to show you from the beverage section because we used a lot of it up and ended up, of course, throwing away the dirty cups. I didn't bring any of those back. But on it, we had lemonade, then we had a bucket that had waters in it and a bucket with some Snapple iced teas. For the buckets for ice, we had regular ice, and then using balloons, we filled the balloons with water and put in a fake Dollar Tree flower, froze them, and once they were frozen, you're able to cut or kind of pop off the balloon, and you have these really gorgeous glow spheres with the flowers in them that I absolutely loved. I'll also link down below where I got the cups from. I'm trying to remember, I think it was also from the table place or maybe Amazon. I'll have it all linked down below, so don't worry. The lemonade kind of container, the pitcher, I already had, so that was an easy part. Then I used these silver trays from the Dollar Tree to put on the different syrups so people could flavor their water or flavor their lemonade with lavender or blueberry. So these were very heavy duty from the Dollar Tree. They actually have a good amount of weight to them, so I was really surprised. I think one of the last things that I want to show you is for the games. I did purchase them off Etsy, so I didn't have to make them on my own. And we just stapled them together and put a cute little sticker over the staple. And this is how everyone played the different games and the prizes. My mom homemade all of the prizes. I'll insert a photo here. She's so talented with her crocheting and her sewing. So that was really fun because when someone won the game, they were able to come up to the prize table, which also had those little bridal garlands hanging, and check out everything. Also, for the lemonade, to keep it nice and cool but not dilute it with too much ice, you know, the water when it kind of melts down will make the lemonade not taste quite as good. I took a muffin tray from the Dollar Tree and filled it with lemonade and put one slice of a fresh lemon in it and froze it. So then instead of water ice, I had these ice spheres, you know, the little things from the muffin tin, and they had this really pretty, you know, floating lemon in it. So I'll try to insert a picture, but I'm not sure if you can see the ice too well in it. I think that is pretty much everything. I'll let you know and maybe come on with a voiceover and some pictures if I'm forgetting everything. The day went by so quickly and in such a blur. There was so much preparation done and it was over too soon. So I will include some pictures and again, maybe a voiceover if I've forgotten everything, but I think that's about it. Again, I'm getting married in 2 months and a lot of the wedding stuff I'm also DIYing. Not so much from Dollar Tree, but still you're able to save some money. So I'm sure that at some point in the new year, I will also come out with a wedding DIY video, so look forward to that. I'll be back next week with my regularly scheduled programming. We'll go back into the fall Halloween decor. Until then, keep searching, keep creating.